Welcome back to Aggressive Composting with Unchecked Door. I am here composting because that is apparently all I can do safely. Everything else gets screwed up when I'm outside. Let's go review what happened when I got here and started setting up camp. Like you might think, I set up my bed, set up a little spot, got offloaded my items for my journey, you know, got ready to start building my house. Got out all my tools, crafting bench, furnace, set my spawn, then take a look around real quick, no mobs. So I start grabbing some resources to build me a little house. Now, I had the footage of that, but apparently this is where things went wrong. Welcome to my house. You don't get to see me build it because I lost all that footage as a noob. But you do get to see me fixing the windows and doors. So there's that. But I mean, it's I decided to go ahead and use the hay bales because it looked kind of like a cool little straw house and it will serve me well until I can make something else and I'll just tear this little guy down. But it'll serve me as, a place to sleep while I'm out here tiddle-dinking around with all of the other little tasks that I have to do. But I kind of like it. It's cozy. And the windows look dumb on the outside, so I'm setting them back to the inside. But but yeah, I thought it came out all right. And take a quick look around, start getting myself situated, figure out where I want to put everything. I thought about moving my shelving and bed over to this side of the hut, but I got everything all set up and realized I was putting the shelves in the wrong spot to be able to put anything on top of them. I thought it would look kind of cool, like a little shelf above the bed. But yeah, that didn't work out. So tear it down and move it over to this side. This time, however, yeah, there we go. Then I'll put some barrels up there whenever I get some. Looking like a place. Need some better lighting. I don't have any furnaces yet. Or lanterns, not furnaces. Yeah, that's how my whole time went. But so I decided to do some base chores and get some different wood types, get all of my saplings out and go get some trees planted, you know, get some chores done, some resources gathered real quick. Really like this little area. It's going to be cool on the mountainside. Think I'm going to be able to make some cool builds. I kind of already have some ideas at this point what is going to happen. At least I think I do. But get some food going, some sleep, and yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that. Looks kind of cute, huh? I'm just thinking, pacing, trying to figure out where things go, getting a feel for the environment. Yeah. And yeah, cleansing my aura, spruce saplings. Haha. And other footage was lost. Here's my garden. This is me actually having already gone down to get water twice to the bottom of the hill. So now I'm finally getting my infinite water source up here. But I like how the garden area turned out. I thought it turned out kind of cool. I love this little setup for the garden. It's good for starter gardens. I'm not growing all of the things. I'm just growing some of the things. Potatoes, wheat, and sugarcane. Yeah, I remember what it's called. I've Minecrafted before. So, but yeah, just get a little bit of chores done, get my wheat supply stocked up because I know I'm going to need it because I do want to build, like I said before, I do want to build some stuff with the mud bricks and I know that I am going to need a ton of wheat. So, this just gets me started, gets my supply stocked up a little bit and make some more farmland until my tools break. And I started doing this early on because while I am working and doing other little chores right off the bat, it lets the sugarcane grow and keeps it contained so that I can build up a little supply and then build a bigger sugarcane farm later when I get the stuff. So, and give me some more storage space going on here. Get a little bit organized. And yes, so that was mostly okay. It was a little screwed up, but where it gets really bad is when we go mining, which we're going to see next. This is where things start taking a turn. Now, I've built a lot of mines. As you can see, right? I look like I know what I'm doing. I got this. Now, for whatever reason that I cannot fathom at this point, I think it has something to do with thinking about filming at the same time as trying to do it. I decide, yeah, I'm going to try something different, and look where it got me. And I left all this in because literally, this is like, this took me hours. And I don't even know why it took me so long. Well, it felt like hours. It still feels like hours just watching it, remembering it, thinking about it, trying to get my stuff. There we go. Ha, pro Minecraft my way down there. All right, now zip the ladders up the wall, except, oh yeah, I left holes in the wall. Genius. And now the struggle is real. I swear, it's like a slapstick comedy routine. Promise. It is not all like this. I do know how to Minecraft. I think that it was the filming. Thinking about filming, I think that was getting to me. But as soon as uh as soon as I realized what was going on, I got down to the bottom and then yes, finally got my place built down here to get my mine shaft going. Now, I just need to get 5 diamonds. I need enough to build a pickaxe and enough to make a enchanting table. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time down here. 5 diamonds is no big deal, but at least you would think 5 diamonds is no big deal. I mean, people find them in groups of 10 or 12 all the time. So I get my little space down here set up and get organized. Gear up and grab my tools. Now keep in mind, I got 2 full iron pickaxes and another small iron pickaxe. So now I'm going to show you everything that I found. And this is everything. This is it right here. I found my diamonds. It took forever. I got enough with the one that I found earlier, and that was it. And I got out of there. S- So, yeah, I am still standing here composting because I am tired. I fought so hard for all of that stuff. And then, and then, and then I went iron mining because I thought that would be a cool idea. Because, I need some hoppers, need to get some stuff built so that I can start a couple little farms. And yeah, iron mining, that was something else. Look, can't even finish the bone meal. I got bread. Done. Okay, so here we are iron mining. And look, I found this cool mountaintop. Look at all of the iron. It's like an iron farm inside the mountain up here. And behind me back there, I found a little village. So let's get to the montage. We will collect up some iron and some new friends. So I set myself up a little base here with a bed, and I decided that I would get some iron smelting while I was mining the iron, and then I could get um, my workstations that I want to get built, and I could get hoppers and cauldrons so I can get a lava farm going, some buckets. I figured I might as well just do that because I'm close enough with my simulation distance set to -4. And man, I really want to mine these emeralds. I really want to, but I will wait. Over here, these stupid things kept aggravating me. So I had to come and handle the skellies because they're shooting me while I was trying to work. And this is where my first friend comes in. Check this out. He comes over and just rescues me from the skeleton without asking. And I decide to give him a bone. And I thought, oh yeah, I can get me a friend here. Watch this. One bone. Yeah, I'm going to call you Uno. You can watch my back. Come on, Uno. Let's go get some more iron. Wait a second. Oh, there's two of them. Watch this. Another friend. One bone. Again, you'll be uno dos. Now I have the unos to watch my back while I'm mining. You guys sit here while I do stuff. So I get my iron together and start making some stuff. I get my anvil, get my cauldrons, dash it all away in my bundle here, gather up some more iron. I mean, there was iron everywhere. I got all of this iron up this one mountain. I didn't even have to tunnel for it. It's just all laying up here. I just didn't want to bore you with 7 stacks of iron mining. But and you would think that this would be a good day, right? Yeah, I mean, this is a great day. We got all of the iron that we needed. We got all of the workstations. I got all of the stuff that I was looking for, and I find a wandering trader. Decide to go see what he's got. I don't have any emeralds because I left them all laying there, and I pretty much have everything except the coral and the mangrove. But he did bring something else I need. Leather with 2 L's. I ain't gonna show you that though. Now, the zombie villagers, there's been several that spawned. There was a butcher, there was a armor smith, and there was farmers. So that usually means that those workstations are nearby. And lo and behold, we find a blast furnace and a smoker down in the little village. And lots more hay, which we are going to need. I am so planning to use mud blocks as soon as I get all of the resources together. Now, this iron golem, this iron golem is kind of weird. It seemed super aggressive. See how it moved? And then it watches me, like staring into my soul. Like I can't move anywhere without it watching me. I have watched people for a long time uh, how to take out iron golems in a village by pillaring up. And, you know, that seems like the hardest way to do it. I don't do it that way. I have a special way. And since we are collecting iron, why don't we go ahead and I will show you the proper way to take out an iron golem. And you don't have to worry about dying. So all you have to do is find yourself a little house, get your weapon all ready, open the door, give it a little love tap, and then run inside and wait for it to come to. Wait, what? What? No! What? No, wolves attack iron golems? I did not know that. He killed my Unos. He Both my Unos got slain by the iron golem. That's what he was looking at. He was eyeballing me. He took out my iron golem, or he took out my wolves. He took out my wolves. What? And then he goes watch the sunset? No. All right. Anyway, you get inside the house and then they can't get you, and then you just kill the iron golem inside the house. You don't have to pillar up. You don't have to worry about dying. Apparently, you have to worry about your dogs dying, though. This was a bad day. I lost both my Unos. So now I'm back in my house, and I lost the other footage, but this little guy over here is Dose. I got Dose with 2 bones. The wolves around here are very friendly, but this has been an extremely frustrating journey for the last couple of weeks. So I am going to go take a walk. Look at this place that I found on my walk. It has been a good walk. I've been doing some thinking, reached out to some friends, got some ideas. Next episode, we are going to have some friends come in and help us do some recording, some audio work, and some security around the base. So come back again next time. Click a like or subscribe so you can get a notification and come back and see what we got going next time. Okay, in case you didn't know, you are amazing and appreciated. Bye. Bye. See ya.